Almost 3 months after 8 family members were murdered in Pike County, we're giving you an inside look at some of the tools and the testing being used to find the killers.
8 members of the Roden family found shot to death at 4 different scenes on April 22nd. There is still no arrest. No suspects have been named, but investigators are hard at work analyzing the evidence, all in hopes of making a break in that case.
Our Marcus Thorpe went inside the labs of the Bureau of Criminal Investigation to see how investigators tackle a crime of this magnitude. He joins us now with more on his inside look. Marcus?
Certainly is a lot of work. No arrest at this point, but that doesn't mean there still isn't a lot of work being done. DNA testing, extraction, using robotics, and analyzing the results on dozens of items. And where much of that work has happened and is happening now, the labs of the Bureau of Criminal Investigation.
8 souls gone from this earth. Evidence left behind at 4 different crime scenes in Pike County.
We're working that case every day. I get daily briefings, so there's some aspect of it, whether it's the lab or cyber or some angle of the case that our staff are working on every day.
Tom STICKRATH is the executive director at the Bureau of Criminal Investigation. His team has watched DNA testing increase 10 times over in the last 5 years.
We're accustomed to working big cases, and we have an ability in those cases to surge resources into a county. We solve cases every day through our lab work or through our detective work from our agents, and they get very excited when they're able to contribute to that solution and to achieve justice.
That's the ultimate goal here. These scientists, trained, skilled, that welcome the work and know what could be behind their scientific discovery.
Oh yeah, you feel it, I think, even throughout the building. I mean, every case is important, obviously, and every victim is important. But when you have a case like Pike County where you're dealing with 4 crime scenes and the volume of evidence that's come into our lab.
Hallie Garfalo is one of those forensic scientists. And while she can't talk specifically about what they've tested from Pike County, in general terms, they get cases with various amounts of DNA available. So this job, and a case like this, is pressure-packed.
There are some samples that you can go back to and you could take another swabbing or another cutting. There are some samples that this is your only shot. You get one chance. You want to know, how can you help? How can we assist? How can we, provide assistance to give law enforcement an investigative lead?
That's the last step. You couldn't see it there, but obviously there's some glass between us and where that testing is being done for obvious reasons. Of course, there's also tremendous need for hope and help in a case like this, an investigation. If you think you have something that might help, you certainly should reach out to the Bureau of Criminal Investigation. Live here in the studio, Marcus Thorpe, NBC4.
Thank you, Marcus, and you can count on us to continue to follow the progress of the investigation into the massacre in Pike County. Stay with NBC4 on air and online for updates.